You've probably heard of using sugar to make breakaway glass for theater and film. Isomalt is a sugar substitute used by confectioners for sugar sculpture. It does not crystallize like regular sugar, and it resists humidity better. Uncooked isomalt starts out as a white powder and becomes a clear liquid as it is heated. Heat it on your stovetop with a stainless steel saucepan or pot. Add just enough water to give it the consistency of wet sand. Use only distilled water. Turn the burner on high.
Just to wet it, or
use a candy thermometer to keep track of the temperature. You want to bring it up to 340 degrees Fahrenheit or 170 degrees Celsius, and then immediately remove it from the heat. Impurities will discolor the isomalt. Pots and utensils should be stainless steel or silicone. Avoid wooden spoons and other natural materials. While it is heating, you can preheat your oven to 275 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, or 135 to 148 degrees Celsius. This is where you will store your heated isomalt so you can keep it in a liquid state as you pour your casts throughout the day. When it reaches 340 degrees Fahrenheit, remove it from the heat and plunge the base of the pan into cold water to stop it from cooking. We have also poured it into a measuring cup to make pouring into the mold easier later on. Stick it in your preheated oven and allow it to rest for about 15 minutes. This will help many of the air bubbles to work their way out. For best results, use a silicone mold. You can preheat your mold in the same oven to keep the isomalt from solidifying too quickly and trapping air bubbles. Grease the mold surface with a light layer of vegetable shortening or oil. Fill the mold with isomalt. Wait a few minutes for the isomalt to cool around the mold and form a shell. Then turn it upside down and let the excess liquid drain out. The isomalt remains molten for a bit, so leave it upside down. If you leave it on its side, it will sag and one side will be thicker than the other, and if you turn it right side up, the bottom may become too thick to break. When the isomalt solidifies to the point where it has stopped flowing, you can heat up a sharp knife and trim the top to make a clean edge. If you want to speed up the cooling process by placing the mold in the fridge, be sure to wrap it up tightly to keep the humidity out. Again, any drips or sprues can be trimmed with a sharp blade that has been heated up. Large shards or failed castings can be remelted and recast. You can also clean up your edges by reheating a portion of your glass, such as here where we level out the top and bottom in a hot skillet. Store the finished props in an airtight container. Throw in a silica gel packet or two to keep the moisture out. I've stored pieces like this for over a year without them getting sticky or turning yellow. The end result is a glass that smashes beautifully.